Juice's World, party time, excellent!
Hi everybody, this is Rich Ramirez from East Rosebud Fly and Tackle. I'd like to welcome you to a new fly tying segment for our fly shop. We've got Juice's World, Pierce Oja, experienced guide, good friend, one of the best tiers I know. Kick back, enjoy, but more important, party time, excellent!
Sorry, that caught me off guard. Hi, I'm the Juice, and this is Juice's World. Today we're joined here with special guest Bruce No Balls Jenner, and we're tying a quick and dirty Trico spinner or a dun. Works for both. Works great for both, in fact. We're going to start out with 10-aught Veevus thread. Once again, my shameless sales pitch for Veevus thread. Use Veevus. It's better than anything else. It's worth the extra $1. Don't be cheap with this stuff. It's going to hurt you in the long run. We're going to start our thread right behind the eye of the hook, and we're going to work just back on our hook here. What I've got in the vise for a hook today is a 2488 size 18 TMCO. So my reason for this hook and my affinity for it is that little bit larger gap. A size 18, I can tie that small Trico profile where you've basically, just got a fat body and some wings, and still maintain some hook gap. So we'll start our thread, we'll work back to about the point of the hook, just where it starts to bend, and we are going to tie in our wings. You can use as many CDC feathers for this bug as you want. If you want to tie a little bit bigger point bug on like a size 16, something that's going to be a little bit more visible, you absolutely can, but I'm tying an 18, more closely related to the natural. We're going to match up the tips here on our CDC feather, and we're going to pull all those fibers forward. Pull them all together, and we're going to tie in our wing right in the midpoint of the shank. You can go as long or as short with this wing as you like. What I suggest doing is trying to mimic the naturals. Look on the water and then kind of measure. Okay, that's how big the wings are. My only caution is with these CDC bugs, if you tie that wing in too tall on the fly, these fish are eating something that's flat on the surface, and they're inherently efficient creatures, so their mouth is only opening a fraction of an inch to sip these spinners. So as they're sipping away, oh, that delicious little CDC bug floats by, and their mouth opens this big when it needs to open that big to get around the wing. So a little bit shorter with that wing, or if you clip the top of the wing, they'll put their mouth on it a little bit better. Otherwise, they push it with their nose. You set the hook. Look at your buddy like, oh, bro, did you see that? And you didn't hook up. So that's my only caution with this fly. We're going to secure our wing with a couple of thread wraps, and then we're going to roll the feathers together. Rolling them allows you to make a little bit cleaner cuts. So we roll those feathers together. We're going to work our razor scissors in there. If you don't have a good set of scissors, you're doing yourself a disservice. Once again, don't be cheap. Buy nice stuff. It will benefit you in the long run. We're going to snip tight to our tie-in point, and we're going to just finish covering up our CDC there. We're going to come to the front of the wing here, and we're just going to lay down a couple of thread wraps, kind of like you're tying a sparkle dun. Poof that wing. We've got that beautiful profile. We're going to come to the back of the fly now, and we're going to do our dubbing. As far as dubbing goes, I was shown this trick by a good friend, Sean McClure. Cut the corner of the bag and just use your scissors to pull out however much dubbing you need. The benefit to this is if you want to cut it to a length to add it to mix and match dubbings, you can cut longer dubbings like your ice dub to a specific length. So here we pull out these fibers that are an inch long, and we can cut them to a 1/2 inch just like that. So we're going to grab a little pinch of dubbing here, and we're going to stretch it out so all our fibers are in line. That way we tie a very sparse dubbing noodle using more wraps rather than a thicker noodle. It ties a cleaner, more durable bug. We're going to start with that little pinch, and if you look at a true Trico spinner on the water, it's just kind of a fat mess with wings on it. So we're going to tie that behind our bug. We're going to jump in front here. We're going to make a couple of wraps. We're going to come back behind, kind of doing some figure 8 wraps around that wing there. Kind of get that right taper or profile that maybe you have in mind for your bugs. And then we're going to come around to the eye of the hook. We're going to make 2 thread wraps. We're going to paint our thread here with just a little bit of Zap-A-Gap to tie a durable bug, because what's the point in tying if it's just going to come apart after a fish. Make 2 thread wraps, and then just a quick 2-turn whip finish before that thread sets. Before that Zap-A-Gap sets. Pull it all tight. Snip. Grab that little bit of excess glue there, and that's your bug.
Hey everybody.
It's like GMA.
Huh?
It's like Good Morning America.